One may picture Napoleon Bonaparte commanding armies, conquering Europe, and reshaping history. But what if I told you that one of the most bizarre defeats in his legendary life came not at the hands of soldiers, but at the paws of hundreds of hopping bunnies? Today on Storynado, we chase the wild, hilarious true story of Napoleon's rabbit invasion. The year was 1807, shortly after Napoleon had signed the treaties of Tilsit, securing peace between France and Russia. To celebrate, his chief of staff, Alexandre Berthier, organized a grand rabbit hunt, a favorite pastime among European elites. But this wasn't just any hunt. No, Berthier wanted to go big for the emperor, so he arranged for several thousand rabbits to be brought in and released on a field for Napoleon and his men to chase in style. The plan? Line up the cages, release the rabbits, and let the imperial entourage have at it with their muskets and swords, like it was royal sport. But what happened next was the opposite of sport. As the cages were opened, a stampede of bunnies emerged, but not to flee in fear. Instead of running away, the rabbits turned and charged straight at Napoleon and his hunting party. At first, there was laughter. How adorable! How unexpected! But then, the laughter turned into panic. Rabbits swarmed the emperor's legs, climbed his boots, and invaded the carriages. Some reports say they poured out of the woods like a fluffy tidal wave, surrounding Napoleon and his generals, nipping at their coats and hopping into their gear. Soldiers tried shooing them with sticks and gun butts, but the bunnies kept coming. The great military mind who'd outwitted entire coalitions was now being overwhelmed by rabbits. Why didn't the rabbits scatter in fear like normal wild hares? Because they weren't wild. Berthier, in a move he'd soon regret, had ordered the rabbits from local farmers. They were domesticated, used to being fed by humans, so when they saw Napoleon and his men, they thought it was snack time, not battle time. The rabbits associated humans with carrots, not carnage, so they swarmed the nearest source of food, which just happened to be the world's most powerful man. With hundreds of bunnies climbing over boots, nipping at fingers, and leaping into wagons, Napoleon did what any seasoned general might do in a hopeless fight. He retreated. Legend has it, he fled to his carriage, laughing and shouting, while rabbits still gave chase. Some say they even clung to the wheels as the emperor made his escape. It wasn't exactly the retreat from Moscow, but it was still a defeat. The Battle of the Bunnies became an inside joke among Napoleon's circle, one rarely written in official records, but whispered about for centuries. It's a reminder that history isn't just wars and treaties. It's also packed with absurdity and humanity. Behind the humor is something humbling. Even the most powerful people can be undone by the unexpected, not with cannon fire, but with carrot chasing chaos. Napoleon was a man who planned for everything. Yet a small detail, where the rabbits came from, changed everything. It teaches us that no plan is foolproof, and sometimes the tiniest things can throw off even the grandest empires. So, next time life overwhelms you, just remember, even Napoleon got taken down by a bunch of bunnies. Thanks for watching Storynado. If you enjoyed this tale, then don't forget subscribe for more fun stories.